didn't go up for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I ain't popped up yet. So I'm just gonna have to.
Hey, what's up, fellas? We are doing a prediction video. My name's Ps5, and we got Jason over here.
Yep.
Testing.
Started. I didn't just fucking rolled into it. My name's Ps5, and you're watching Disney Channel.
I thought these games really had it up.
No, I do have it up. I just restart it or cut it, whatever. You see it posted in the chat? Hello?
Yes, it's working. Hello.
Oh, okay.
I pinned it. There you go. Good luck. Have fun. I'm gonna step away.
Working. Hello. Okay.
All
right, we're good now. So for each one, do whichever one you're gonna do first, and I'll say mine.
All right. So for National Players of the Week, we got I don't know the teams though. Casey Akbar for defense.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah. He had 6 tackles, 1 sack, 3 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns, and a win against Dwayne, 70 to 15.
Your National Offense Player of the Week is Logan Carney. 9 catches, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 53-3 win for Penn State at Washington.
All right, for the ACC's Defensive Player of the Week, we got Clemson's Keenan Jackson with a forced win over Notre Dame, 45-27. He got 6 tackles and 4 sacks. It's pretty good.
Your Offensive Player of the Week is Ruben, 13 of 17, 355, and 6 touchdowns. Nearly every other pass is a touchdown. 1 sack, 13 yards rushing, and a 49-4 win for the Gators.
All right, American Defensive Player of the Week, we got Sergio Ross.
Big 12.
Big 12, we got Kansas Sauce Culberson with a 64-7 win against USC. He had 4 tackles, 1 interception, and a touchdown.
4-7. On the road too, Dave. Do better. Offensive Player of the Week from Big 12 is Antoine Heaney. 5 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's the Player of the Week.
Damn.
That was the whole compliment.
All right, Big 10, we got Oregon's Solasi Iloka with a 49-7 win over Missouri. 6 tackles, an interception, and a touchdown.
Thank that ass. And of course, Carney was the.
Is that it then?
SEC.
SEC. We got Vanderbilt's Casey Akbar, again with 6 tackles, 1 sack, 3 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns.
Your National Offensive Player of the Week was Brian Irving. Ran all over Tennessee. 20 for 151 and 3 touchdowns. Also 9 yards receiving and a 38-7 ass whooping I put on Volunteers in Rocky Top.
Damn. All right,
so we look at some other stuff here. You fucking got the thing up. Do you want to do the Heisman Watch and then put your thing on the top 25 after that? I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the Heisman Watch. All right, I'm on the Heisman Watch right now. Do you just want to read it?
Okay, wide receiver Lawrence Yearby, looking to make it 3 in a row, leading the way for the Kentucky Wildcats. Quarterback Bryce Underwood out of Kansas, 2nd. Defensive end Paul Frazier out of South Carolina moves into 3rd. Quarterback Joey Wall from LSU after a piss 4-game start was 4th. And wide receiver Y.C. Rogers out of South Carolina replaces the other LSU Tiger, Adrian Ferreira, as your 5th in the Heisman race. I'm going to go hover over the top 25.
Yeah.
All right, so at number 1, South Carolina is 9-1, reclaiming that top spot. Number 2, Dessa's Penn State Nittany Lions 10-1 after his win this week. 3rd is Kansas 9-2, Kentucky at 4, at 9-1, and Michigan rounds out your top 5 at 8-2. Alabama, Georgia Tech, LSU, Florida, and Oklahoma are your top 10, and we have users all the way down to 14th, as well as Tennessee at 18, Louisville at 21. And then so we'll go ahead and get into the prediction. ACC. There.
Yeah, I'm there.
All right, first game up. Number 1 ranked South Carolina Gamecocks, 9-1, 4-0 in conference play. That is Vaughn traveling to Athens between the hedges to play the 1-9 Georgia Bulldogs. That is Henny. This game is for Savon. He wins this week. He's going to lock himself into a HTC title game.
Yeah, I got definitely got Savon winning this game. Probably gonna end up benching the starters and all that. I give it 54-7.
Yeah, I'm going to go 63-3 on the road. South Carolina takes care of business. Next up, we got your game. But North Carolina's 1-9 squad, that's Kyle. Tar Heels travel into Clemson to play the 3-7 Clemson Tigers. Just why. Kyle Stills in the user wins, looking for his first one. It's going to be a tough place to get one this.
Yeah, I played pretty bad against G's 2 weeks ago. My team was just, my quarterbacks were just like ass. But I don't know, if I could run the ball pretty well this game, that's what I've been doing all season. That's how I've been winning. And just like controlling the clock and all that. I think I could come out with a win. My offense isn't that great, so I'm just gonna predict myself. I think 24. I think I can win 24-14.
Yeah, I think you're going to score a fuck ton of points. Kyle throws a lot of picks, so I've got Clemson in a rout here, 49-14 at home. Next, we have games already been played. The Florida Gators were ranked 9th, hosting their in-state rival, the Miami Hurricanes. And Gabe called this correctly when he was talking with Commish Chat. He thought it could be a trap game. Jumped out early on Rob, 21-7, but only held on to beat him 35-28. As we look at the stats here, it's pretty even offensively. Both teams turned the ball over 3 times as well. Looks like an even game across the board. All through 4 touchdowns. The Bows ran for 100. The Gators in the win. In our last game in conference play, or excuse me, in the ACC, it's a big time game. 12th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes, 6-4. That's Hayden. Travels to Georgia Tech and Atlanta to play the 7th ranked Yellow Jackets at 8-2 as well. It's Peso.
I got Peso winning this game. I know Hayden's been iffy this season. He's like dropped a couple games, and Peso could be pretty annoying to play against with his like run scheme. And he comes out like in a lot of trap like run plays. So I think if Peso can just control the game by running the ball, and throwing it, here and there like he usually does, I think he could beat Hayden pretty comfortably, to be honest, especially because he's home. I got Georgia Tech winning the game 42-28.
Yeah, if Hayden had nightmares about a certain scheme in NCAA, there would be a picture of a Yellow Jacket there. This game is going to piss Hayden off to no end. Playing on the road, good defensive user who's going to run the ball, unique offense. I think that you kind of hit it correctly. Peso's going to win relatively comfortably too. I'm going to say 27-14. Georgia Tech beats Ohio State. Down to the Big 12. This is a LPB to CPU team, 59-31. Not going to go too much over that. 42-10 at half, and just kind of prove after that. Then we've got another CPU on this one. Kansas won 57-36 over Colorado after leading 21. After being down 21-0. I don't know what the fuck Ryan had going on there in the first quarter, but came back, won the game handily. So next, 4-6 Texas Longhorns. That is Dwayne. Traveling to Oxford to play the 5-5 Ole Miss Rebels, which is Eric. Eric's got me next week, so his best chance to get bowl eligibility is this week. And then for Dwayne, if he can win this week, he'll go up against Chevy next week for a chance to be bowl eligible.
And that's his nephew.
So, yes. So I would say that the winner of this game is going to get to be bowl eligible. The loser probably.
I think who's Ole Miss again?
That's Eric.
I don't know. I know Dwayne's out. I know Dwayne's like away in this game, but I think I got Dwayne winning the game. I'm gonna call it a fairly short game. I think it'll be like 17-14.
Yeah, I thought Dwayne would play Vandy better last week. He got smoked 70-15. So I think that momentum Dwayne had really worn off. Eric's playing relatively well, being that he's home as well. I'm going to take Ole Miss wins. He wins at 42-21. Morg will be getting a force win over Cal. And then our last game here, Texas A&M 4-6. That is Chevy. Traveling to Los Angeles to play the 14th ranked USC Trojans 7-3. That is Dave.
Yeah, I got Dave winning this game. I got Dave winning this game pretty comfortably at home. I'm gonna go with 54-17.
Yeah, I think Dave, sitting at 14, he's got to get to 11, remember, because of the at-large bid. So he's got to get up 3 spots over his final 2 weeks. He's got a CPU next week, so he has to have this one, obviously, goes without saying. I think he will. He'll bounce back from that ugly loss last week, and he'll win this one 38-14. Next, the Big Ten. Des won 93-14. We were talking about in the commission chat. It was just beyond ugly so early. Only 5 turnovers there for Notre Dame as well. The only thing to really discuss here is how the running back Toure, 288 yards and 5 touchdowns. He averaged 26 yards a fucking carry. That'll get done.
Yeah,
And
I'm looking at that right now. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. I think he had it at halftime.
Damn, you know what's crazy? Dez has
up?
93 points to Notre Dame's 14, and Dez only had 7 minutes and 44 seconds of possession time versus Notre Dame's 16 minutes and 16 seconds of possession. And he only
Dez was scoring
that's
like a meet every play.
Yeah. Wow, that's.
Maryland Terrapins are 1-9. Chap having a real bad season. Traveling on the road to Columbia to play the 5-5 Missouri Tigers with Mike. Mike's got a CPU next week, so he's going to be bowl eligible no matter what. But this would be a good chance to end the season on a note versus the loser here.
Yeah, Mike lost last week, right? I think.
Yeah, you got smacked by Oregon.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Mike's a pretty good user, and Chap is Chap. So I got Mike winning this game. I really wanted to call Chap the upset so Mike could tag me Nick Chap, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. I got Mike winning pretty comfortably, probably like 38-10.
Yeah, that's about right. I'll go 38-7. Missouri takes care of it. Next, Oregon, 11th ranked, 7-3. The Ducks, rivalry game, travel to Seattle to play the 2-8 Washington Huskies. That is Sam playing at Jazz.
Yeah, I got Oregon winning this game on away. I got them winning 70-0.
Yeah, I'm going to take 45-7. Oregon. Next, the 4-6 Vanderbilt Commodores. That is Freeway. Travels to the Big House in Ann Arbor to play the 5th ranked Michigan Wolverines at 8-2. That is V.
Doesn't Freeway got a suspension this game?
Does. He'll have a suspension for his starting quarterback and 2 other players. It's already been handed out to him. So, even tougher situation for him.
Something I wanted to mention, I failed to mention, with Penn State and Missouri. What did I just do? We're week 13, right? Yeah. No, we're
Week
not.
12.
Week 12, sorry. Um, I feel like every time somebody goes up big against somebody, like even with me, like most of their quarters or most of their points are in the second quarter, all the time. It's just like something I've noticed. For that. But yeah, I got. What game are we looking at?
Vanderbilt and Michigan.
Yeah, I got Vanderbilt winning this game. Um, actually no, I lied. Sorry, I got Michigan winning this game. I'm gonna go with 84 to 7, especially with this quarterback being benched because I don't know.
What a pick. B runs the ball 85 times a game, so I don't think you get to 84 points. I'm going to say Michigan wins. They win comfortably. Give me 38 to. We already went over the Ohio State game, so finally down to the SEC. We've got 13th ranked Mississippi State at 6-4, my squad. The Bulldogs travel to Louisville, Kentucky to play the 21st ranked Louisville Cardinals, 5-5. Delvin's got me this week and JJ next week. This is by far his better chance to get the bowl eligibility.
Wow, Delvin at 5-5. That's a nice surprise. Probably have more time this season. I don't know. You are away, but I think you can pull off the win just because Delvin. If you can make Delvin play one way, um, you should be able to win comfortably. I got you winning. I'll go with 42. I'll go with 42-10. I feel like this would be a good game for you.
Yeah, I think I'll handle business here. I think I won 38-7 last time I played at Delvin. So I'll pick the same score. 38-7, Mississippi State wins. We're going to skip the Alabama-Kentucky game, biggest game of the week. Go down to 18th ranked Tennessee at 6-4. That's dropped. Playing at 8th ranked LSU at 9-1, which is Chapo. Chapo sports a 26 game home winning streak. The closest anyone's come in that 26 games to beating him was dropped when Chapo beat him 22-21 last season.
Wait, what'd you say? The closest what?
The closest anyone has come to ending Chapo's home win streak of 26 games was dropped last season, 22-21. Chapo beat him.
I was about to say because I lost to Chapo one score this season, week 5. With that being said, though, I know Chapo's home, but his confidence is kind of low after last week's loss. And I got dropped. Winning this game pretty close. I played both these guys pretty close. I lost to both of them by a touchdown. I think if Drop plays like playoff Drop, I think he'll win this game 28-27. I think this game's gonna come down to a 2-point conversion at the end.
I just watched Drop lose 38-7 at home to Twan. There's no fucking way I'm picking him to beat Chapo. I'm going to say that not only does Chapo win, he blows Drop out the fucking water. So give me LSU 38-17. Finally, big game here. I'll be certainly tuned in. 6th ranked Alabama at 8-2. That is Twan. Travel to Lexington to play the 4th ranked Kentucky Wildcats at 9-1. Here's the situation. Assuming I'm going to beat Delvin and Eric, and assuming that JJ is going to beat Delvin, if JJ beats Twan, it will be me and JJ in the SEC title game. If Twan were to beat JJ, shit's going to get real fucking confusing. I'll probably end up as a 4-way tie. So both these two, if Twan wants any chance to make it, he's got to win. And JJ doesn't want to end up in a tie where he might get hoed. So this is arguably the biggest game in the SEC season. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Twan's a great user. JJ's a great user. But JJ being at home, I think he gets just a slight edge. Twan makes a lot of adjustments, and I feel like that home field advantage, especially if JJ takes like a lead, I think it's gonna be hard for Twan to make adjustments. But I got Twan pulling off the upset. I think, I think what if they play tonight or something. JJ probably had a rough weekend from partying with all those snow bunnies. So I think I got Twan winning this game with an upset. I got him winning 24-21. Actually, no, I lie. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game if anything. I got Twan winning 38-35.
Yeah, I think Twan's playing really good ball right now, as is JJ. I think the difference here is JJ. Twan hasn't beaten him yet. Twan's going to have to throw at some point, and I just don't know how well it's going to be with the home field advantage for Kentucky. So I'm going to take JJ in a close 28-24 over Alabama. I kind of alluded to it a second ago, but I'll run through it audibly here. So for the conference championship game, the situation is pretty simple. So for the Big 12, it is locked up Kansas versus Oklahoma. Ryan will play LP in the Big 12 title game. Big 10, assuming that no absolute ridiculous chaos happens, it's going to come down to Des and Sam's game probably next week. Des beats Sam, if Sam beats Des, then it'll be a rematch. Sam and Des will play again in the Big 10 title game. If Des was to if Des was to beat Sam, then Hayden would need to beat V, and he would replace Sam in the Big 10. Because he has the tiebreaker on it. If V were to beat Hayden and Sam lost, then it would be Sam versus Des. SEC is real fucking confusing. The simplest answer would be if Twan loses this week, it's me and JJ. But if Twan wins this week, it's going to probably end up in a 4-way tie. Nonsense. Have to figure out from there. And in the ACC, Savon is in. And then the problem with Gabe and Peso is there's no way to break the tie. They didn't play this season. They both lost to Savon. Their only conference loss. So it'll be up to the EA GOG to decide which one of those two. That's going to do it for the PR video. Appreciate eFly streaming it and being anyone who's watching now or going to watch in the future. Make sure you update yourself on the rules, guys, so that you don't get a suspension. We just had to hand one out this week. Anybody's got any users or people that think would be interested in joining the league, we do have 2 open teams currently. Just get in contact with me or another.
Well, what teams are they?
It's Colorado and UCLA right now, but if they want to wait to the offseason, make a big difference. So,
If they wait till the offseason, won't they miss out on recruiting?
do you want to pick a different team, or do you want to pick the team you're going to get to recruit with? Tough situation.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay,
that's going to
okay.
do it for the PR video.
Okay. All right. End it. I don't know if you
Alright,
saw
yeah,
what I said in the Discord, but